that better, AJ? AJ? Is that better?
That's even fucking worse.
Sorry folks, we're just messing with AJ.
A little bit of banter, that's all to start.
He loves it, he loves it.
You don't laugh. Evening guys, how are we doing?
Oh, Guy, whoever's watching us.
Yeah, guy, person, it.
Evening.
Human.
Human, if you are in fact human.
Well guys, that's today over and done with. Chris is potted the black. And that is 1-0 Chris.
No. I think we should introduce that rule.
A golden break.
Yeah, why not? No skill involved, but who cares? It's a right laugh.
Do you know what I'm waiting to see?
What's that, mate?
Somebody pop 7 balls, coloured balls, all the same colour, and the black, off the break.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Evening, Campo.
Evening, boss.
Come again. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a dry, then it normally is.
So we had a false start, but we're underway now.
Yeah. He got a yellow card, did Zavros.
Yeah. Shouldn't have been flashing his willy around arena.
No, it was only a yellow though, because not many people saw it. So.
Small and inoffensive.
Yeah.
So anyway.
More than his girlfriend got aroused. Let's just say that. And driver is behind the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
We're not meant to be putting folk off here right now.
They might have just been sick a little bit in the mouth, that's all.
Yeah. Evening, Declan. You alright, pal?
Evening, Declan.
You fancying getting yourself back on the horse, so to speak?
He's been playing a bit down on a Thursday night again. Congratulations anyway, mate, on you. And I know it's been a few months now, mate, but congrats. I haven't seen you in ages.
So what's AJ got to go out of you? He's trying to double it and knock the red off a middle pocket,
I think
but
he was.
it's not really worked. Now do you flick off this red and try and develop the red and yellow situation up table?
Yeah.
No, he's just gone for a double. He didn't want it in though.
No.
See, he's got to be careful here, otherwise he's going to sacrifice a good positioning for him. I'd just be getting this over pocket, but...
Yeah, see, he's took the
That's
right
a great shot.
Yeah, that is a great shot. It is the right shot.
It's like watching Terry Griffiths.
I know. Who's been talking to him?
We still got a top knot, Declan.
He's still got his top knot. Well, last time I saw him anyway, Thursday, wasn't it?
Takes a brave man to wear a top knot in public.
Last Thursday.
Rhino were thinking about growing one.
I was. I'm still on my way. But he's getting cut off. And that's... Oh, I just...
Is that a foul?
Oh, I thought he did clip it on way back. Yeah.
Oh, he has it, is it?
Yeah, it did look like he clipped their yellow.
Oh.
Good Declan, mate. Good to see, good to hear. If you've got an opponent in mind, or if you want us to look for one, we'll always try weigh one up for you. No problem.
Effectively, it's got to be somebody, because I think it was pretty level in the mark.
Yeah.
So it's got to be somebody around driver's level, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, you want that. Sorry, it was a fair game, man, driver.
Evening, Liam. You alright, Flower?
And here's somebody who could play him. No, I'm only joking. We'll play quite a bit. And this is first chance to AJ, really.
Yeah, it was a loose shot. Chris went to try and put the black safe, but he's moved his red away from the pocket, which is obviously dangerous.
That's a nice little shot.
You look at this now, AJ's got basically a free go for it.
Yeah. For me, I'd be just going for...
Has he got angle to stun up table? No.
No, he can stun up for a double, but it's a tough shot to get into it from there.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for me, just drop this in.
You play a stun foot double.
Yeah. Couple of inches. 2 or 3 inches, one forward. Just it makes it easier to smooth back then, go pull
Yeah,
back
I'm with
slightly,
you,
foot
yeah.
yellow. Oh, he's off at 3 ball plan.
Great
That's
shot.
a great shot.
Yeah, very good shot. Risky, but
And,
he's played it well. You got Callum Haley complimenting the shot, almost giving him a round of applause in the background.
Oh, you see that? He's on again. He'll have to calm down clapping now.
Oh, yeah.
He claps like a seal.
Injured himself picking his burger up from
he's got it.
takeaway.
He munched his hand on his burger at the same time. It's on about doing sparklers now.
Oh,
And that is 1-0.
1-0 to
Nice little
AJ. That's
finish there by
a
AJ.
good clearance, is that?
Yeah.
Can't knock that finish.
I think I got a bite out of the shark over there.
I think you're going to need a bigger boat. Dude.
I think he was spotted in Mallorca over there, wasn't he?
Jumping out of water, trying to eat a baby seal.
15-foot shark, wasn't it, in Mallorca over there?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, named Callum Haley. Yeah, proper bite. Oh, you want a rematch versus Driver at Blackball? Have you asked him, Declan? I don't know if he'll take it. I don't know.
William Lees is after a rematch against Declan. How'd it first would end up?
I don't know. How did it go between you two guys last time? Liam and Declan, that is. Anyway, guys, is the stream alright? Is it sound okay for you?
Yeah, we
have
have
had some issues.
Yeah, the past couple of weeks we've had some issues with the sound, so if you could just let us know whether you can hear us loud and clear. Liam won 11-6. Well done, Liam.
Yeah, very nice win, Liam.
Thought it'd have been closer than that.
How long ago was that? Must have been a good few months ago, that.
Did you have a really good night then, Liam, or did
Cheers, Liam.
Declan have a bad night? Or?
Ooh, a few of them throwing each of them throwing a shot in here. I can't even speak right now.
It's still open table anyway. So they've still got 14 balls that they can tweak, haven't they?
Yeah. So he's looking to play the red down the cushion. See this here for me, he just wants to be taking control. The finishing there.
Yeah, I think one of the issues that I've got with Zavros' game at the moment is that he does try and over-attack.
Yeah, too aggressive. See what I mean?
If that had gone though, that did give him an angle to go into that group, so it maybe would have been worthwhile, but I think AJ's already laid a marker down saying, look, I can clear up, I can play.
Yeah.
Looks like Callum Haley's now joined the YouTube chat. He's got his phone out.
Yep.
So we could block him again.
Yeah, what's new? Callum being blocked, it's like a daily thing. He's agreeing with us as well. Now he's not.
Well, AJ must be covered in cushions.
30 seconds delay for Callum, he just heard what we said.
There's always a 30-second delay for Callum. So did Liam play on Thursday night?
He's got a decent chance here, Zavros. I won't be playing this one. Yeah, me too as well. But Joe, what? Oh, this isn't easy.
No, he needed to be able to dig down into this.
Yeah.
I'll be tempted to play the one that's next to the yellow now.
Yeah. Because it's a bad ball, really, isn't it, for him? So.
Oh, he beat Paziuk.
No, yeah, very nice one. Even Starkey, thought you were coming down. You ginger ninja.
washing his ginger hair.
He's putting strawberry blonde back into it.
I don't blame you, Sarah. I think we want to go as well.
Yeah, let's all go. Bye, Starkey.
See, this again.
Yeah, he did try to cover the back there, but...
I know, but it was too late doing so.
I agree.
No, I didn't call you a ginger wizard. I called you a ginger witch other day. Because I forgot to say the B.
This is where, for me, AJ just tie him up here. So AJ's got a decent safety game. You won 11-10 after 5-0 down? Not bad at all. AJ just looking at snooker him here. I don't think he wanted to keep that so close to cushion. A couple more inches and he'd have liked it more. Back on the cushion. Free shot here for AJ. In or over. And there we go. Just needs to make a good contact. And he's got it. Bit harder, it'd have been fine.
Yeah, I think he had to try and hit that at a reasonable pace, didn't he?
Yeah. He's steady at the moment, Zavros. Sorry, Zavros, Starkey. Yeah, there's not many in there, but he's steady away. He may play the one down the rail because if he gets it, it's on, but if he don't get it, he snookers him. But no, he's chose not to. See if
I think I would have done. Yeah, I guess it's...
Because even if he left, it just went up off over.
But he can play the easy snooker here, though.
Yeah. Just leave it over there. Oh, he's gone for it.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
It's giving Chris a free go, really, isn't it?
If Chris sticks this white up in the top right and back there.
Yeah, open it top right hand pocket as we look at it.
He like double kisses up there in a way.
Like
there
that,
we go.
yeah.
That's a good shot. The only problem now is he can tuck it straight behind black and yellow.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
just
his football.
overrun it a little bit. But still, a hit on the red.
Yeah.
And AJ's not guaranteed an easy clearance, is it?
No. You don't want to just roll onto the red door. Needs a little bit of pace on it just to get that white moving a little bit. Just got to be careful for going in off or anything like that. That's not too bad because it puts a bit of pressure on it.
Yeah, it's left him a go on it.
Yeah.
Could have done with being half ball other side of it if they got a good white, but that's a very bad miss. And do you know what? He's had a real touch of fortune there.
He ain't half.
He's had a massive touch of fortune.
Misses it by quite a bit and then pulls that out.
This is a blunderbuster for me every day of the week.
Yeah, try to squeeze it underneath.
He's got a good wipe, I think.
Yeah, but for me again, you just...
I think it was a blunderbuster that he should have played.
Percentages here for me. Nice double.
Yeah, to me that probably was the percentage shot. Not where he's left the cue ball. Chris really didn't have a shot, did he?
And that's fine. You know what? He won't like it that much. He's fine if he plays it plain ball. Don't do anything with a white here.
These are the ones where people are always worried that they're going to go in off.
Yeah. But you've got to drop this.
Screwing it.
If that's... Oh, wow.
But there again, look at the red again.
Yeah. So don't find AJ in the back arm. Oh wow.
Oh, that's a wide as well, and that white ball's close, is it? Right now, you couldn't want an easier opportunity, could you, to get your first frame on the board?
Concentrate all on pot, don't worry about white ball.
White ball's going to take care of itself here.
It's too hard though.
They just make the pot, but
Yeah.
they just got to cue the ball now.
Starkey versus Declan. That won't be a bad game for you, Starkey.
Great pot.
pot. Yeah. Confident pot that. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad of a game, to be honest with you. Pretty fair that, Starkey versus Declan.
Potting is definitely his strength.
The only problem is Declan. Starkey will only play EPA.
What is happening with the driver? We're bringing me a drink and he's hopeless. He's hopeless.
Yeah, if he wants to do it, he's got to do it properly. There we go. The bit. I won't shout out.
Smell it. Smell what?
I'll smell. Write it down.
Yeah.
Driver. Evening, Andy. Tuned in at right time, mate.
I'll tell you when I get into it. It does.
Starkey, I think Declan would only play with Blackball, mate, and I think you'd only play EPA. That's the problem.
Yeah. Starkey, EPA king.
Yeah.
He ain't really EPA king. He's not really that good at EPA, to be honest.
He just flukes a win now and then.
So that's still an open table.
Zavros.
Still an open table, mate.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't even notice.
So
I didn't even see the red going.
So it's decision time now.
You can ask him though, Starkey. See if he wants to, but I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Starkey, wait till I see you on Tuesday. See you as Chuckle Brothers then.
Yep. The lovely Paul and Rhino. Tell you what, you won't want to sat on either knee, mate, anyway, would you?
No. Imagine us going to me, to you, when we're pulling your ears. That'd hurt.
Yeah. Imagine one of us stood on each of your feet. Each of your feet.
Each of your feet.
You wouldn't like that, would you?
To me, to you.
You're off to Millennium Square.
Well, we'll on 10th then, mate. We'll save it for you.
Wrap up well, Starkey. We don't want you getting sunburnt with your ginger skin. So that were unnecessary, that
Yeah,
shot.
I
That was
thought-
completely unnecessary.
Because he had it into the top six.
Yeah, you could have just rolled through and played it. He didn't have to move that ball.
No. I think there for me though, I think he had more of a problem down in the bottom left. So why didn't he just cover the top right? Sorry, top left he's got a problem with. Why didn't he just cover the top right back?
I don't know.
Zavros needs to be taking this opportunity now. And that's
It's a great pot, yeah. Should be getting out here, really, shouldn't he?
You'd expect him to. I'd be playing the one into the bottom left to come back up table. How confident he is playing into middle now. Just roll this in and it'll take care of itself, that's it.
Should be on choice of each of them, really, shouldn't you? No, it's gone too far for it, but it's okay.
Yeah, no. I prefer this better, me personally. Because he can screw back just pretty much. Break his centre spot.
Yeah, that's fine. Good shot.
This is all about just queuing it. So it's not
Drop
power.
in. Just drop in.
I'd cue this, mate. Just get a bit of confidence going. Just don't smash it. Just cue it. You see, just like that, right?
Yeah, it's a great pot.
A bit too hard, right?
It's a slightly easier cut than it appears on stream, actually, is this?
Yeah. And again, this is just a rolling. But he's going to screw it. And it's there.
Yeah, he's controlled the white very well with that. He's brought his little fan club with him.
Yeah.
Applauding in background.
Yep, I like that shot.
We know his girlfriend definitely shags because she's pregnant.
Yep. Yeah, but that's not man's. I don't think so.
She shagged something anyway.
No, congratulations to you both. Anyway, we do have a little bit of banter when you're on.
Yeah,
when you listen to this back.
Yep. So we're getting looked at by Emma already. So when you listen to this back, Emma.
Yep.
I would say we're awfully sorry, but we're not.
Nope. Are we ever?
We're just being ourselves again. So from AJ's first clearance, it's like he's peaked already, isn't it?
Yeah, which is a bit strange, but...
Wheels sort of fell off, didn't they?
Yeah, he's got a big chance here with yellows, though. If you can play this into the bottom left and just... You can then turn it into the bottom left-hand bag again, for me.
I'm tempted to play the one at top centre, personally.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because I'm an idiot.
And he's choosing a completely different one to ourselves.
Yeah, I don't like this one, though, because it's not the easiest shot, but it's cued that nicely.
That's a good, yeah.
Still, I was never a fan of that one. Now let's see if he's learnt his lesson. This one into top centre now. He can run his cue ball through and play the yellow into bottom centre.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't learnt his lesson. There you go.
Well, good shot here from Chris, and this should be pretty much...
I know it's easier watching
yeah.
than playing. Definitely easier watching than playing.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't be really making those mistakes. He's been around long enough as AJ to not be making those mistakes.
Yeah.
He's got all the idea about the game.
Ooh, not the greatest of first shots, is just where his white's landed.
No, it's made it a bit awkward here. Now, can you see the red that's furthest left? Can that cut underneath the yellow into the bottom left-hand pocket?
It can.
And take the bag?
Well, in both it goes, or he can take the bag, whichever he prefers. He's playing it with right side here.
That's fine, is it?
Nope.
It's just crept out a little bit, but...
Yeah, just slightly too hard. I wonder if you're one of the top rail. It doesn't pass it, but... he's looking to take the bag back.
I think it does pass it, you know. Yeah, it flew past.
No, not that one. I knew that passed. I meant the one on the top rail that the white's closest to now.
No, I don't think that passes.
Yeah.
So the AJ's giving himself a problem here if that's the case, because basically what's going to happen now is he's going to leave a go for it. He's going to leave a free chance here, I think. Yep, he's left him a chance now. Last couple of clearances Chris has taken. I fancy him to get these right now. And I know I should never say that because it's commentator's curse, but he's not going, no. Well, that has surprised me.
And you know what? I like that shot.
It
As long as he hasn't left that yellow.
has surprised me, but yeah, It's not too bad.
No, it's a good shot. Unless he's left
But
it.
the only thing that I would question though is why would you move balls that already go? Because they did all go.
Wow,
He's left that yellow.
He's got it.
Nailed it. Didn't want to nail it then, obviously.
No, I don't know why. He's got a big chance to take these out.
He's got a great chance, yeah. Where the one on the bottom cushion, as we look at it, is naturally coming across.
Yeah, and it'll start moving towards the red to kill the white.
Yeah, like
There
that.
we go.
Skill shot. Fancy skill shot.
What from here? I
Yeah.
think he has to.
Skill shot this time.
Maybe
Well,
he
this has
wants-
got to be then. This has got to be skill shot.
Not too hard here.
You've got to cue him, that's all.
Yeah, that's it. Not too hard.
No. Just hit it.
Yeah, he didn't get
Hit it rather than cueing it. It's just, you've just got to cue him. So,
Why don't you just pick him
well, I
up?
don't like this. That could have gone all kinds of wrong. Yeah, just nudge it off at pocket
Yeah.
and then use it to get.
Shot to get back down to black.
That could have gone all kinds of wrong. That
Yeah,
it's,
oh well.
it's all right though.
Yeah, he's got it.
But he didn't make it easy for himself, did he? Then
Ah.
and it's there from young Kenny.
Yep. It's 2-all.
I don't know if Kenny will be watching or not. If you are watching, Kenny, give us a holler. Usually got Dan Mack tuned into us.
I don't know where he's hiding.
He was probably drunk somewhere, knowing Dan.
Might be under Morland's table, to be honest with you. Did you see the picture?
No, oh yeah, he couldn't make it off at table, could he? Bless his cotton socks. The dwarf that he is.
Skiddy and Callum are having a knock.
Yeah,
at the
there is,
moment.
mate. Yeah, Skiddy and Cal, mate.
I know Sam's coming down later on. I don't know if he'll have a knock. Will do with Sam. So AJ here on reds.
We've been pretty good with colours so far tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, it's because you're controlling.
Oh, right, okay. So that means that as the night goes on, the less likely we are to be good with colours then.
Correct.
So I'm feeling thirsty today, right?
You enjoy it.
Why not? He's got hold of that a bit much.
I don't know where they were going with that. I don't know where he's going with this finish.
Well, I don't think you were intending on kissing the yellow. So if you weren't intending on kissing the yellow, then he's probably got fortunate to do so. Otherwise, he'd have been down at bottom cushion.
If that must have passed, otherwise he wouldn't have took that on. But it looked like it. But it must have done, otherwise he wouldn't have took it on.
My only question mark is the yellow next to the red,
Yeah.
near the middle pocket. Oh wow!
Well,
Now
it's now.
It's no longer a question mark. I think it goes.
But for me, there, right? Why isn't he playing so he gets onto that bad yellow straight away?
Yeah, absolutely. You could
Play
have.
it to the top left.
Oh,
It goes.
it's like sometimes,
That's too hard.
because I mean, I like both these lads, and I want them both to do well. It's like sometimes you just want to check them and say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Well, I feel like that every time I play lately. To
Yeah,
be
well,
honest with
I feel like that every time I watch you play.
you. Exactly. What are you doing? What? And that's what I feel like anyway.
Well, look, the thing is, we're going to get misses at players at this level. You're going to get those.
yeah,
And it's
definitely.
just a bit of carelessness more than anything else, isn't it? That.
Like that.
That's
that one
careless.
just smushed that for me.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't miss them all the time like
It's very rare you see him miss him, but that's careless, isn't it?
That's just rushed. He took that within like 8 seconds of AJ playing his shot.
That's a bit nothing as well, really. Could have got a much better position on that.
And this isn't an easy shot, this, because he's running into this yellow.
I think running into the yellow may be okay if you can hit it full ball.
I'll do that. Skill shot attempt number 2.
I think you've got to. You've got to play a skill shot here.
This is right, isn't it? Do you know what I'd do?
You've got to play a skill shot and then snooker.
Yeah.
You've got to.
You think you could actually top it through slightly and play the skill shot?
Yeah, you've just got to play it. You've got to hit it well.
You know what? He won't have much confidence after his last one, but he's got to do it.
Yeah, he's looking round, seeing where he can be. So maybe he's looking at option at skill shot. No, he's not.
I think the last I don't get that shot.
It's a bad shot. That is left a free grow for AJ. All he's got to do is drop this red into the centre pocket.
He's got such a. It doesn't look like a lot on the stream, but he's got quite a lot of area. It just needs to roll this through. Wow, he took every inch of that pocket.
Used all the pocket.
These are ones where you just roll it in, use the cushion to bring it back up table.
Yeah, or check it.
Or hit it thick and just bounce it round.
That's the one. The way he's played that is fine. He just took everything out of the equation and left himself.
Like
Absolutely, yeah. Just take out all the problems out of the equation.
And then again on Tuesday, I don't know if you saw it.
Oh no, I'd gone by then, hadn't I?
Ball over bag. I know. Ball over bag. Goes to screw it. Deaccelerates through it.
Don't tell me he followed it in.
Dragged it. Followed it in. How many times do we have to tell him to use a cushion?
No.
Use the cushions.
I think I learned that first time I tried to do it.
Exactly. It deaccelerates through it. Yeah, deaccelerates through the shot, causing the white to rotate forward and follow it through.
Yeah, it takes all drag off it, doesn't it?
Yeah. But we do tell him week in and week out, every time he plays a similar kind of shot, use the cushion. Don't you do it fancy.
But as I say, Joe knows best.
Yep. He's the world's best doubler.
Self-professed, of course.
No, I saw him pot a double. He's the world's best doubler.
It got loads of doubles against Declan that night. I think he had something to prove against it, yeah.
Try to shut us two up, even though I want here.
Didn't shut me up. No.
Didn't work.
Didn't shut me up at all.
White's in.
Enough.
And again, the yellows are looking nice.
2 visits as well, so you can develop with your first here.
Yep. Developing a plant here with a. To be honest with you, reds look alright.
I was just thinking I don't mind reds.
Do you know what? I just see how it develops off this plant here. Because I plant the yellow onto the red.
So try and put red over oil.
Yep. Screw white backish. If that leaves that red,
That yellow.
up to his choice now what he wants to take.
I think I'd go reds here now.
Drop
Yeah.
it in.
Yep.
It's fine. Yep.
Yeah, he's made the right choice there for me. It could have gone a little bit further with his cue ball just to make his life a bit easier.
Just tops it off top cushion.
But so he's left with a long shot where if it had gone further with cue ball, it'd have just been rolling onto that into the same corner he's just potted it in. So
This isn't easy as well because of how good he's got to hit the next ball. It's there.
right,
The thing is, he's got to cue this really well.
He's got to, for me, probably top it off the cushion.
Yeah.
I don't think he can hold it.
No. Well, he can't drop it in because that just then.
If he drops it in, he's
snookers,
snookered.
Yeah.
So I think he's got to try and top it off the cushion. But he's not got a great big gap to land in here.
Do you know what? I think he's not far off straight, you know. Do you think he can actually top it through?
I think you probably get a bit of throw on it if you are, but
Oh, he's changed the ball, he's not. Not a bad option, really, to be honest with you.
I think it's his only option looking at it.
Yeah, if he gets round back, he should go.
Oh, he's missed it completely.
Wow. Talk about
Well, that's careless.
Yeah,
That's careless.
AJ just wants to take control here for me.
I don't know. I like going game, but I think
No, but your first shot, take control, and then that's it.
yeah, I'm not a fan of doing that though. I'd have picked the white up and played this ball next to the red.
And just dropped it.
Drop it down over the pocket, and then
Still got the wood at the top.
you've got happy days then, haven't you?
Control, take control. You've always then got a fail safe. That's the way I see it.
I don't think that's too bad though.
It's not. No, you'd expect him to take these now. That's fine.
This is probably the last chance that Chris has got in this frame if AJ tweaks it, but I don't expect him to. No,
For me, this is his last chance. How hard he hits this. Fucking off into middle.
This you shouldn't get anywhere close to
No,
it.
you shouldn't. But watch. I don't know how many people play it.
Nah, he's played it fine.
Yeah. How many people play that? And end up in middle bag. It's unbelievable.
He's not got the nicest angle though, I'll be honest. And that's what I mean, he didn't have the nicest
Why
angle.
didn't you play it to the top left? The other yellow?
That's it. It's a strange decision. Or why didn't he just play it with a bit of left-hand side?
Yeah.
He's made the 8, but that's about the end of the good news, I think. He's going to find himself in a world of pain here, I would imagine.
Yeah, Chris should be just getting underneath this red here. On and off the cush. I think he's left it.
I think he's left an edge.
Yeah, I think he's left an edge.
Looks like he's left an edge. That's never normally a bad thing though.
No.
Unless you've left batting angle.
It just makes it harder because they've got a cushion. So they can't just roll up to it. Wow.
Well.
Unlucky. Effort.
Right, Chris needs to find a better safety shot this time.
Good for pot and nowhere near it.
I don't think the pot was the shot.
Not when you leave a shot like this for me. These are one of them confident shots again.
Oh, he's got away with it.
Too hard.
He's apologised.
Yeah, he's apologised straight away.
So, I mean, it will even itself out over the course of the evening, but early doors, I think AJ's just had a slightly better run of ball.
Yeah.
In a couple of frames, only in 2 frames. He's had 2 shots where he's had a decent bit of roll. Nice escape, but again, it's the end of the good news story there. Nicely cued.
Fine. This is 4-2. Oh, he's missed it. Wow.
It's not, but again, Chris is feeling like he's got no idea what shot to play. Well, hemorrhoids here.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Emma.
Tell you what.
We haven't insulted you that much yet on commentary.
Not yet.
No. All we've done is...
Just give me a wave over.
No, we stated the obvious.
Yeah.
We've said that you shag, because you're pregnant. So you obviously shag.
This is
Yeah.
very cool, isn't it?
You're not the Virgin
We said
Mary.
it with the cleaning as well, so...
That's about it, really. We haven't been that nasty.
No, we've been nice.
Missing all the fun.
We'll pick on you in a bit, don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah, well, just let me know. Give me a wave. Then I can fight back as well.
You can take over if you want.
Nice black there from Baby Kenny.
I think they're Adderine. Somebody's had a few too many today. I think he's had sunstroke.
Oh. Well, that's the night ruined.
Yeah. And it won Callum.
If I just run for a quick smoke,
No, mate.
I'll come straight back.
No.
How long? 2 minutes.
So not a bad break there. Yellow's possibly the better option. Well, not possibly, they are. Ooh, still don't know what he's going to do with the 2 yellows next to the black. And he's running out of options a little bit, really. Can see he can't play off these 2. Is he off for a cutback double? Oh no, he's off for a plain double. And not got it, but so AJ here. Oh, that's one bad red. Just tops this through slightly. There's a nice little angle on the one to the top right. You can actually play into the full ball into the yellow and red together here. I think he's gone through too far though to play that. Actually, it does actually naturally go. I've just seen that. It does naturally go if he gets the right angle. Yeah, if he's the right hand side of the black, it does actually put into the bottom left. That's fine. It's fine. He's just got to work his angle out back to get back across. For me, I'd be playing the bottom one. Nope, and just covering the bag. And that white is not in. He got away with that. Works. And he's left Chris on his bad ball here. This should be a simple free ball pot.
Slightly hampered though, isn't he, right?
Yeah.
I see you've managed to do the colours whilst I had a quick cig there.
Yeah, somebody reminded me.
What it?
You when you were leaving.
That's a right name, isn't it? Tim, Rachel, Jennifer, Bradley, Cooper.
I don't know. It's a bit posh, isn't it, that?
God, I wouldn't like to be taking a register with your name on it. It's a great shot, is that, you know. That can't be undersold, that shot, because he were hampered queuing. It's so easy to put a bit of awkward side on it.
Yeah, we just cued that well.
He gave the pocket every chance as well.
That's nice as well. Played that bit confident, using the
Lovely.
cushion. He tried just to drop it in and leave himself stuck on the cushion.
It's all the way.
3-2, and they're just going to have a 4-3, and they're just going to have a quick break.
I wish I'd have
sick
known. I wouldn't have
break.
left you on your Todd. But they're just going for a quick smoke break.
Yeah. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys.
Yeah, only 2 minutes. We'll leave your microphones on so you can listen to our lovely music.
Yeah, enjoy.
Right, off you pop. Right, folks, we do have a little bit of half-time entertainment for you. Coming right up in the form of Dan Mack on his mobility scooter. There he goes, look. How long before he falls over and braces his head on the side of the table? We're taking bets. There he goes, I think he's got tired. So he's ridden that all the way down from Hanging Eaton to club. Right, folks, we're about to get back cracking again. Chris has just been out for 2 minutes break. Well, there's half-time entertainment. A Dan riding round the table on his scooter.
Aye.
Showing off again from AJ.
Yeah.
But do you know what? It's not crucified him yet by going in off up there.
No.
So we're still open table, and we're probably going to be none the wiser after this shot, because it's not easy, that, is it? So
He's opting just to let AJ go for it, which...
So again, as I say so far, the in-offs from the break from AJ haven't really been punished, have they?
No.
Surely you could have found a better shot to open everything up.
Chris wants yellows anyway, that's for sure.
And consistent again, we've got colours on, I can't believe it.
Oh. Somebody give him a Blue Peters medal.
That's a great shot. That is a great shot, is that? Now he's just got to make sure that he gets eye onto the yellow nearest the red, in sort of the middle of the table.
So what? Is he cutting this into the middle?
Oh, he is.
If he gets this is on.
It's the cue ball. It's the cue ball. It's the cue ball.
Bit unlucky there.
Thought Father would have been down supporting him tonight. You're not venturing down, Andy?
And this is again a good chance for Reds here. Takes the one into the bottom centre first here. He's got the one down the cushion to deal with straight away then. Or maybe not. I'll let to play that later on.
So warm, I feel like I'm going to fall into a coma. Better have some more beer.
That's alright. Let's get the barbecue sorted to bring you a drink. Red, and is it the red? That's a nice, it's a nice shot, but it's alright actually. It's better than expected. Play this, come round the back of the red. Nope, went into it instead. These two good pots here. Needs to just throw this in. It's not there. Mess the reds up a little bit.
This looks a good shot here. Just needs to make sure he gets hold of the cue ball. needs to hold up, it needs to hold up. Now has he got a shot at it? Has he got a shot at it? His mate leaning his head over in line of his shot's not going to help.
He needed to stay still there, and I don't think he understands.
Yeah, his mate were having a look, see if it went. It obviously did go, because he got down and got down and lined it up, but
his mate were side to side with his head there. That must have been putting him off. But to be honest with you, the fact he's putting him off, Chris seems to be getting up and just giving him a little nod just to say, stay still.
yeah, stay
He's been
still.
playing the game long enough to know.
Stay still in line of your mate's shot that you've come out to support.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think he meant any malice by it, you know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and that's going to leave him.
He's left him it.
He has. He's left him Chris is smiling, and I'm not surprised. I think he's thinking that AJ fancies him. Oh, I thought he missed.
I thought he tweaked it. Yeah, it's there. It's for all. Evening, Stu.
Uncle Stu. All right, Flower. Long time no see.
I hope his mother's okay, Andy. Anyway, no worries, buddy.
All right. Yes. Yeah. Send her my love. I nearly used the old joke. In fact, I'm gonna use it again. Sorry, Andy. I'm only messing, mate. No, I hope she's all right, mate. I do. I genuinely do.
So, let's see how Chris breaks off here. I was telling him like a break that I think works very well on here. And he's doing it. And there we go. That was the break.
Yeah, it's worked a treat. It's not gone enough.
No. You know what? He's unlucky not to put. Look at how well they've split.
Yeah, they have actually. Yeah. There is an art to breaking off. I don't care what anybody says.
And do you know what? If you can master it, it's a massive weapon.
Some people are more consistent than others. I mean, I don't know if anybody watched the World Championship final yesterday with Mick Hill playing Phil Harrison.
Yeah.
Even Mick Hill, who is probably, if he's not the best, he is one of the best that's ever played this game.
Yeah.
Even he cannot master the break. Now, granted, they were playing on an 8-foot table yesterday, weren't they?
Well, they're playing
they were playing on an 8-footer yesterday.
But even so, do you know, for me here, I might even play the one at top end at table just to screw into into yellow, sorry. No, it's chose to go slightly different, but that's not bad.
So, Mick Hill's not better than Starkey apparently, so even Starkey's not mastered the break.
Oh, Starkey, eh? He'd give you a good game, let's say that, Starkey.
There's a few things he hasn't mastered quite yet though.
No.
His break, his cue action, his
True.
pool ability,
His hairstyle,
his face.
his general banter.
Yeah, he hasn't mastered banter, has he?
No. Long way to go yet.
Sorry, Starkey, lad.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No.
But he loves it anyway, doesn't he?
He doesn't have. And he's missed that, wow.
And no personality, Starkey or us. Does it just apply to everybody?
Even Stu's getting a dig in there as well. Go on, Stu.
Says you. I don't think he means us, Starkey, to be honest.
No, he definitely don't, Starkey.
He's got a bit of time for me and Rhino's our stew put. Chris looks like he's just finding a bit of rhythm.
Yeah, he seems to relax.
I think he could have played that a bit better. I think he's selected the wrong ball for his next shot for me. I don't think this would have been my next shot. So he's put a lot of pressure on this shot.
He's
missed
not
it. See what I mean? He put a lot of pressure on the shot.
He did.
Whereas if he'd have played the ball into the bottom centre and then pushed through a little bit, he could have played the one into the top centre and come off two cushions and landed better on that ball.
Yeah.
and it had just made life a little bit easier for him.
And
It's easier when you're sat here, but
oh, yeah.
it's just because it looks like it's offering itself to you when they're close together, and sometimes it's not always the way, although that is a real gift.
He's missed every long pot that he's had.
That's a real gift for Zavros, is that?
He needs to punish him here.
Oh, I don't want to be negative about it, though. He's tried to be negative, and I think he's left him sight of
I
it.
don't mind that, to be honest with you.
I do.
I don't. If he gets
I
it,
think there were a positive shot to play there. Stark is obviously not married, is he?
no, he's just got his
says,
priorities right. That's all.
He says
Starkey.
happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as an happy wife. That is a myth. Stuart will tell you. You say, Stu. They pretend they're happy. Then all of a sudden, you left a sock on the floor 6 months ago.
And it's
And-
up there.
You left a sock on the floor 6 months ago, so because she's banged her toe on the table, it's my fault for leaving that sock on the floor.
Exactly.
Isn't that right, Stu? Well,
Not quite.
why is Milkman coming round, Stuart?
Midnight window cleaner.
Is that why you're in garden, Stu?
Somebody just doing some DIY round house.
Just gonna go change the light bulb in bedroom. Kaylee, will you hold me ladders?
Stu, we've got some weeding outside.
He's gonna fall out with us, isn't he?
It is.
Wise words of a happily, well, a married man.
Take the happily out of there, baby.
Hiya, Kaylee, alright, flower?
Yeah.
Stuart texted me and told me to say all those hurtful things.
But one time it's Milkman round.
I'm hoping that Kaylee sat there with a smile on her face.
If not,
If not,
she's in car.
either that or she's got a hammer in her hand and she's using it on Stuart's skull.
I think she's nicked his car keys, to be honest with you.
Oh no, I hope not.
All you see is burning rubber.
There's nobody told that Milkman delivers.
Gonna say.
Sorry, Stu. Sorry, mate. I hope we're not offending you, pal.
Again. Wow.
It's consistent with it. Now,
I don't think it will. I'll be honest with you, Starkey. I don't think it will.
would you? Clever little shot.
Yeah.
I can get out on yellows. Is he going to punish him this time, though? This is the question.
This is the question.
Hiya, Kaylee. You alright, love?
Hiya, Kaylee.
Stuart's been texting me, telling me to tell you stuff. I don't know.
He's muted us as well, just so he don't get into trouble.
Yes. Yeah, I've texted him back a couple of times saying I'm not saying those hurtful things to Kaylee. I like Kaylee. Right, how do you get your virginity back, Starkey? I think there's a bit of an error in your last comment.
He's N'Golo Kante, for any football fans out there.
So, yeah, how do you not believe us? Me and Rhino are two very well-behaved Catholic boys.
Exactly. We'd never do anything wrong or say anything wrong.
Tomorrow we're off to God Squad. I mean church thing.
God Squad.
God Squad, that's it. Yeah. We're going to sing Come By Our My Lord.
Yeah.
See, now she believes us. Now she knows we're Catholic boys, I tell you.
Exactly.
Uncle Stu's on an hiding out now.
Yeah, you're in for it, Stew Pot. Do you know that broken arm that you had last time?
I bet Kaylee did that in first place.
Well,
Accident on a ladder.
yeah.
He was talking when he should have been listening. He's overrun that as Chris.
Oh, he has. He had so much to play with there.
I'm messing Kaylee anyway. Don't get offended, love. Please don't get offended.
If it's too much, just tell us and we'll shut up.
No, we won't. But we won't shut up. But if it's too much, tell us. Then at least we know it was too much.
Yeah, we're only messing about. She'll kill us on Wednesday. We're down at Brighton Street Wednesday.
Are we away at Brighton Street?
Yeah.
I thought we were at home to them.
I don't know, Stu. I thought we were away. I thought you said we were away.
No, I think it's we've played them down there. We beat them down there, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. Oh, Stu down here then.
Yeah, we beat them down there.
Me and Stu's are hopefully going to play.
It's a nice pot, but again, it's not
World
really going
Rules
anywhere.
Semi-final.
Yeah, I'm with the right dog's dick of mine. From 3-0 up, we made a right mess of it. But these things happen. She's smiling, you're all good. So Stuart's taken over the phone.
Yeah. I'm not keen on that.
I'm not, because it's left a free go.
Yeah. If he gets the one down the rail, well, if he gets this one.
If he gets this one, it's still a free go, isn't it? It's a goal that he shouldn't have had. Well.
Why don't he just... I'm going to be quiet.
I think Kaylee likes us really, Rhino. She talks to us anyway.
Yeah. And that is there.
That's a 2-frame lead now. It's not a tough environment for him to play in at the moment. It's not mega busy, is it? But I feel a bit for AJ because you'd have thought he'd have had a few people in his corner, wouldn't you? But he don't seem to have anybody in his corner.
No, which is a little bit of a shame. You'd expect a couple of his friends to be down, wouldn't you?
There's a few still, but it's certainly not what we describe as busy.
10, 15 maybe. It's not busy, mate.
Steady away.
Yeah. I'd call it quiet for a game night, let's just say that.
It's Dan Mack attempting to play pool with Skiddy and Callum.
Yeah. He's trying to ride a bike and then take a shot, then ride his scooter, take a shot. Yeah, we're expecting it to be a little bit quiet there. Gonna come on?
Don't have chairs anymore.
No, they're not nice, are they?
They're uncomfortable.
So we are joined by Emma,
Hello.
Chris's fiance.
I'm Baby Bum.
Oh yeah, and baby's with us, Bump's here. What next? Is that next Friday? Evening, Daz? Chris at the moment, 6-4 up and in control. We're on the yellows here.
Not doing bad.
No, he's playing alright, isn't he?
Settled down a lot now, hasn't he? He's calmed down.
Aye. Bit of a nervy first frame.
Yeah.
First few frames, but no.
I think he were nervous at first.
Yeah. Found his rhythm quite a lot now. He's playing some good shots. Yeah, speedy recovery, Daz. I hope you're alright, buddy.
Hi, Kaylee, alright?
Miss there by AJ, so a big chance here for Chris. He's only got...
You're right, Stu. Sorry.
It's alright.
Just having a nosy at your chat.
We've already been having a little laugh with Stu and Kayla.
Oh, fun times,
You know.
Are they sat together watching it as well?
Yeah,
Are they?
they're both outside.
No, it's like me and Chris. Me and Chris do that.
Yeah, they're both outside.
Get Tim writing stuff on commentary as well.
Which one? Oh, is that Tim?
Tim,
over
yeah,
there?
he's actually in the room.
We wondered who it was. Couches. It's fine. So we've got AJ here. A tough little cut down the table. Lads. So who is everybody that he's brought, by the way?
There's Tim. Do you know what? I'm really bad with names.
So I guess you don't know him that well.
Well, no, I don't know them. But to be fair, there was a lot of people who say they were going to be here, and then obviously I've got other things on. So
you got Tim, mate 1 and mate 2. So mate
let's just call them mate 1, mate 2, and mate 3.
Yeah.
And then there's obviously driver. Don't know what we can call him yet.
About him. He's got a lot of names already on this screen.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. The Jewish one we call him.
Yeah, I've noticed on your chats.
Yeah, he's called the Jew. Yeah, fine.
That sounds good, Stu. We should do that, definitely.
Yeah, no worries. That's not a bad shot there by Chris.
Not bad.
Develops a ball and he's... Ball spotted Andy. You can tell that Chav's gone now.
Not doing his job right.
Well, with him, we were doing it right. Oh, that's a poor miss there by AJ. Has he got away with it? Nope. So here, Chris should be 2 ploppings. It's a nice shot.
Good.
Has he gone too far? He has, but it should be fine. Concentrate all on pot here. It's there.
That's it.
That is 7-4.
Well done, Chris.
Started to pull away a little bit now, is Chris.
Yeah, he's doing good.
He's settled in a bit now.
He has, absolutely. I think it was just the first few. I think you've got to settle a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah. The big boom from Big Tim. We also got Andy on as well, Chris's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Chat.
There's quite a few people watching, actually, isn't there?
Yeah. Steady number. But football being on as well, we didn't expect too many in or too many watching, but steady number.
Yeah, it's still not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, he's been doing it a lot, to be honest with you, Stu.
Chris has had his moments as well. Chris is
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Like you say, Chris just seems to have settled a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But see what AJ can do here. He's gone off on his last 3 breaks. He's kept it out.
Oh.
He's kept it out this time. Not the greatest of breaks, that, but. So do you play then?
I don't play as such. I've been getting Chris to teach me. So when we go down to Hightown Club, sometimes we have a few frames. Yeah. It says I'm not too bad, so I can't complain.
Do you enjoy playing it?
I do. To be fair, I was never interested in it before, and then obviously watching it more and more with Chris, and obviously him teaching me stuff. It's just stuck to something that you're doing it.
Yep. Bit of fun.
Yeah, and I do enjoy watching it as well. Like when he's sat at home watching it on his phone, like, oh, let me have a look.
Yeah. That's it. When you're coming out, Daz, are you due out tomorrow, or are you still waiting to find out what's going on? That is 2 there. You get round it enough. Still nasty is this pack though. Gonna get all 4 balls open here. Not quite. One good shot here though, and he could possibly get his bad ball open again. That's a good shot.
Well done.
Has to be taking the run close to the middle of the table here for me. Nope. He's got to screw this back, but he's come too far now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He needs to use the red here and just nestle off a bit. See there, he's not cued into the bottom of the ball, that's why it's gone towards the left hand side of the table.
Right.
If he gets more into the bottom of the ball there, he arcs it more closer to his yellow.
To his yellow, yeah.
And that ain't a bad shot, but it's not there.
See, the effort's definitely there, isn't it?
Yeah. He's cueing some good balls as well, so he's playing. You can see that he's playing.
Yeah.
Playing all right. That's a decent shot.
See, it's not that often I get to come down and watch him either, so it's nice.
Nice to see. It's a great shot. He's going to play this and screw off the yellow, so he moves the white. So the white comes to about here.
Yeah.
And he's got a shot. Wow. He's missed it because he's put so much left hand side on it. But Chris has a big chance here. It's all about if the yellow up here at top end of the table passes that red up here. If it does, if not, he wants to be playing this one here over the top and coming into this. The way he's played it there, that means it passes.
Right.
We've got a dodgy computer if you can't.
Oh, it just brings random things up all the time.
Yeah. See how it made it like really small as well?
Yeah. That's it. Should be able to get this one. That's it, well done.
There's 8-4. I think that's the last 6 frames he's run now as well on the trot.
Yeah. You've definitely got into it.
Yeah, he's relaxed.
Yeah. It's easy to make little mistakes though, isn't it?
Yeah. If you've got a bit of tension in your arm,
Yeah.
if you're nervous, your arm locks up and you're overhit.
Well, not even that, like, I know you've seen Q takes a big part in it as well. Like, I've seen Chris mess with his Q for past like 15 minutes and.
It does. He had a loose top ball there. If you see that red there,
Yeah.
it's away from that one.
Ah, so that's why it's shredded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go back. They're away from each other. So what happens here is it kills all momentum in it.
Yeah.
This is a blur. So if this one could expand, you could see it better. But
Yeah.
so AJ on reds. So they played before, didn't they? Did you go down when they played before?
I think. Where did he play?
They played at Bull's Egg.
Yeah, I went to that one. Yeah. I think I've only been to 2.
Yeah.
And then obviously I think this is my 3rd that I've been to.
Alright. Which one did you go to? Was it the Nile one?
Niles, yeah.
Out in High Town.
Pretty sure it was Niles. It was, to be fair,
Here, Niles?
no, it was here in Saturday where it's half, yeah. Because I remember this was the first time I came down here.
Yeah. I went down, I went playing that night.
Yeah, the first time I went down here.
Develop it, or just at least nudge it into it. So Chris here will be looking to take one of these 2 yellows here.
Yeah.
If you can see that one, it will be that one. You can't place it over the top. Here. Just choosing a different route.
Oh.
So let's see what he's got planned.
See, it's all about strategy as well, isn't it? You've got to have your next move planned and.
That's it. So he's got to work away how he gets this back.
Yeah.
Or at least clicks that red to move out. So he's going to look at doing it this way, but
It's a bit dangerous though, isn't
because he
it?
needs to click that red so it moves to yellow.
Moves it, yeah.
That's what he's going to do now. I don't think he's got the angles to do it. Just going to find out. Yeah, he's tried to do that. He's tried to play it off the cushion
Yeah.
into the red. It won't go. And he's left AJ on here. He wants to play this and he's got to play it with the left hand side.
Now you play music in the background.
Just a little remix. It's not bad, so. Yeah, sure he does.
Oh.
My God. Chris here, just snooping behind the block. He needs to get it though. I think he's left it. Nah, he's got it.
Yeah. Tell by his face.
Gives everything away when you see him play it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because this is Blackball, he's got a shot where if he picks the white up here, you can push it, that red onto the yellow and move the yellow away, but it's just to pot it. Because what you do is you get 2 shots.
Yeah.
The first shot is a free shot, so it means doesn't matter if you pot or miss.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure Chris showed me this before we came. So Blackball, I'm not familiar with. I've seen obviously what other things he's played, but yeah.
It's a bit different.
It is a bit different, yeah.
It's all about there is killing your opponent's ball, which have made it so hard.
Yeah.
This is now 9-4.
That's it. Well done, Chris.
He's kind of running away with it a little bit now, is Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Stu. He does, he's not relaxed like he normally is and methodical.
I think it doesn't help when you see like how far the other player is in front as well.
When it's like this,
Knocks you a little bit, doesn't it?
you need to just not look at that.
Yeah,
play
just
one game
focus.
at a time.
Yeah,
That's all you need to do. You just think I've got to win this game.
yeah.
This frame's mine, that's it. Drive break. Yeah, see you Wednesday, Stu, mate. Have a good night, pal.
See you later, Stuart.
Chris said he's really relaxed now. That
Yeah.
shot wasn't an easy shot and he stroked it home comfortably. I don't think he's chose the easier balls though, so he's got a bit of work to do. Then he's going for another plan. That's a nice shot. That will certainly do him. Chris here, because he's got this button back.
Yeah.
AJ needs to find a way to get this ball away, or at least skill shot it. So that
Yeah,
means,
so they both can go in at the
Yeah.
same, both go in together.
yeah, a red and a yellow goes in.
Yeah.
So, let's see what he does.
It's getting a bit closer, isn't it, rather than pulling it away.
The only problem is he's nudged these two balls up here, which gives Chris a chance. Because Chris is just going to play this one now, hopefully over that bag. He's going for pop.
Oh, not to
Oh,
him.
we didn't want that. Definitely didn't want that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he needs another one. Just checking if it's total. Total is where you can't see any part of any of your balls.
Right.
What that means is because
You can hit the other player's colour, can't you, with that?
no, what it means is when you hit your ball,
Yeah.
you don't have to hit a cushion.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I will get that eventually with all these
Yeah.
rules and...
They change. There's so many different rules out there that change all the time. Yeah, Jake's just going to roll onto the shallow. Snooker Chris.
Snookered him, yeah.
Straight off. Oops. quite as it worked out. So AJ has a chance here. You can tell, look, Paul's not on, colours aren't on. So this screen here
Yeah.
is what we see.
And that one's what they see.
Yeah.
Right.
And that one's what's live now. So if you watch YouTube, that's what you'd see right now.
So I won't see that one now.
No, there's a 30-second delay between us talking and you guys seeing it.
That makes sense with like the comments as well when we start messaging you and.
Yeah, there's a 30-second delay between them, so we don't always see it. Is it a little bit this isn't easy. Or is it going to just snooker again? It is. Not a bad little shot.
Not bad.
So Chris got 2 cushion escape. Go for 1. That's fine.
Still hit it.
He'll play the one that is closest to the yellow here.
Yeah.
If he plays this one, what he can do is bring the white further out. Because he's got to be high on this ball.
Yeah, to get that one by the red.
Yeah. That is a great shot. This is what's giving Chris a lot of his chances, is this?
Yeah.
AJ needs just a few supporters behind him and just giving him a bit of confidence.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd help a little bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because there's a few here for Chris.
That's what I mean. I think if he just had 1 or 2 behind him,
Yeah.
just help him a little bit, but
I can imagine it's quite hard though when obviously you've got nobody here to support you.
yeah, no. But way too hard. He's got away with it a little bit though, because that white's not bad.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
It's too hard again.
Oh.
It's just silly as that. Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's going to be a hard one, that, isn't it?
Yeah. He's now got to try and get a bit lucky here. He's trying to look to play it to the bottom right, but this isn't easy.
No.
This is what we call a blunderbuster. It means just get down and give it a good whack. Hit it as hard.
Yeah, hope for the best.
Yeah. And you get yourself into a situation like this.
To be fair, that's what I do most of the time when I ever go, so.
Call it the blunderbuster. Has he got away? No.
It was a good attempt, though. It was.
He hit the ball at least.
Yeah.
See, Chris has got his confidence going. How well he cued that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Just drop this in now. Too hard. He's got away with it.
No, yeah, still not done bad there, though.
It's worked out very nice for him. And this is 10-4.
That's it. Well done, Chris.
$100.
100.
104.
That were quick.
don't think this is going to last too much longer unless AJ pulls
No.
something.
To be honest, we were saying before about how long we think it's going to last, and I honestly thought it was going to be longer than it has been.
Yeah. Somebody did put up earlier, this is going to go all the way, and it was like 5-4, 4-all maybe. And I just
Right.
put, nah, it's not. One of them's going to pull away. I didn't know which one, but.
Did we have like any predictions or anything like that?
No, which would have been surprised.
You see, we had a bit of a prediction thing in the taxi on the way here.
Alright.
It's nothing compared to what I thought it was going to be. Nothing.
Yeah.
But yet there's time, so we just don't know, do we?
Yeah. It's a race to 18 as well. So there's still quite a bit of play left in this. But AJ does need the next few frames to fight back.
I'll definitely tell him that, Andy.
Yeah, they're just having a quick break of the guys.
It's like he's having a cig, look. Well, to be fair, I've actually put some money down on Chris this time. I've only put £25 down, but I just get my winnings. Chris keeps all of his money. To be fair, he was saying that he's going to spend some of it on baby as well, so which is really nice.
Yeah, very nice.
I mean, I wouldn't expect him to, because obviously it's money that he's earned, you know, he's gone out and done it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like, oh, I might spend some on baby.
Dad just giving AJ a bit
Yeah,
of a pep
pep
talk.
talk.
I think he's not too. I think he's just trying to help him out because he's by himself. He don't like
Yeah,
let nobody's come down for him, so he's just trying to.
it's nice to get people like that though, isn't it?
All Dan wants is a fair game.
Yeah. I think it is a good match though for these two. I think they've done.
Yeah.
Because like you look at the first one, it's a completely different game compared to what they played the first time. So
Completely. There we go. Get that white out.
it's not happy with that.
Just check that brake again. He were using this brake other week when we were playing, and he were absolutely smashing the brake apart.
Yeah.
I taught him this brake.
Yeah, we're telling me that you'd give me a few pointers.
Yeah, and you know what? Right, see how it's kicked it away. He's just got to look at there. If that doesn't happen, the white's like here,
Yeah.
and he's absolutely fine there, but he's still on a good chance here. So the only thing I'd tell him there is not to cue down as much on the white.
Yeah.
So it's called a stun rather than a screw,
Right. Okay.
and that's all he needs to do there. Everything else will fine, because see how much the ball's opened, and here he's on yellows, and he's
Yeah.
got a good finish.
He's had a good start there, really, hasn't he?
It looks like he's going to break a dish, these. Commentator's curse. Needs to pull out a good free ball plant here. He's got away with that again a little bit.
Yeah.
And we just lost chat a little bit.
Oh, they've disappeared, all the comments.
Yeah.
People have to get talking again. Oh, look, we found it again.
They're back.
I showed him how to pot balls.
Starkey, you've never shown anybody how to pot balls.
I've heard a few things about you, Starkey, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Chris plays with Starkey on a Tuesday with us.
Yeah.
We carry Starkey, you see, that's what it is.
Ah, right, I see how it goes.
He noticed that we're at top of the league, so he's come and joined us to try and win a trophy.
Right.
Paul Ewan, Sharky. That's a good shot.
Yeah, well.
I think he's just left in there. Chris needs to avoid the in off here so the wide don't go in the middle centre. Like
Like that.
Yeah, it needs a little bit more swerve on it.
Yeah.
Shot at all. Good chance here now for him.
Yeah, could get this one.
Yeah. If he wants to get back into this game, he needs to be taking these at least for somebody our ability should be finishing these. And that's fine. Thought he'd actually gone too far, but no, he's okay.
Yeah.
So, couple of choices on how he wants to play this. I look just to roll this in. Looks like he's aiming low. Bit too hard there.
Yeah, it's a little
Very
bit.
tough shot here.
I think sometimes he just needs to like slow down a little bit, doesn't he? And
Yeah. That's a good
that's
shot.
it. Well done.
That's 10-5. Pulled a bit of score.
That's what he needs to do, though, doesn't he? He needs to.
Yeah, just slow down.
Yeah.
Pull a frame or two back. Look at Dan, he's apologising.
Yeah, he's going round everyone now, isn't he? I saw him pull Chris to the side a minute ago.
Yeah,
He's just trying to show both to Paul, though, isn't he?
yeah.
So,
Like I say, you don't like it because of one-sidedness, as in... that
yeah,
you
there
find
is
yourself
some
as-
people for Chris and there
that's-
isn't for AJ.
Yeah, that's all in my mind. Really going smash them, so let's see what you can do here.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Going for yellows. That's not a good shot. This should be Chris coming back to the table.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, Tim, you're right there. Still a nice margin.
Yeah,
Well done
doing
to
good.
AJ. That's a nice shot. That was a nice shot. Zavros. Have a bit more power on your break. That's a great shot, that. It's a great shot. He's got a chance to play this into the middle, top centre. Just roll it wide here. If it lands underneath, it's fine, but it's more likely going into the red. No, that's way too hard.
Yeah, it is.
How does it like his doubles? Let's find out.
No.
This on this and this chance for Zavros. Just going to be patient here by the look of it.
Yeah. Take it slow.
That's it, and he's got that. A bit lucky like, but hey, swings and roundabouts. Oh, he didn't catch that right.
Very lucky that one, eh?
No, he's actually
Very good.
Chrissy will be just moving the white and flicking that red out.
Yep.
Should be touching the yellow here, just bringing that red out. That's it.
It's a shame AJ went on red then, isn't it?
Oh.
Would have been the right shot.
And this. Yeah, that's fine. Couple of ways you can play this. You can top it off or just drop it in, that's fine. But this looks like it's going to be 11-5.
Yeah, I think we should clear these up now, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Just screws this back. Oh, he's de-accelerated there. He's still fine. He should just recompose himself, relax. He's got a big double here.
That's it. I think when something doesn't go exactly how he wants it to, he starts panicking a little bit, but
This is
he
where
needs to.
you just stand back up, recompose yourself,
Yeah.
look around, and go for a double. That's what.
But he's doing it right, you know, he's thinking about it now, isn't he?
Just don't let your head drop.
Yeah.
Thing is that yellow's pretty safe. And the double's there anyway. No, it's
Oh,
not.
very close,
Oh.
very close.
He's left him on the yellow. Bit unlucky that. That's a great shot. This is 10-6. If he gets it.
That's it.
A little mini fight back. Bit unlucky there, he just didn't get into cue ball, did he? Just to screw
Yeah.
that back. Yeah, AJ is fighting back. See how his break goes here. That's a great break.
That's really good.
That is. That's a better break by him.
Yeah.
And it does that. Ooh, if that yellow passes down into this bottom left-hand bag, he's yellow as it is.
That's it. He's on yellow, isn't he?
I think it does. And this could be on for
Yeah.
his first break dit. And he's tied it up a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with all these reds. chance. Just put another one on the board. Tops this through a clip off the yellow. Oh, wow, should not be missing them. That's a great shot, that.
That is a really good shot.
Yeah. Not there.
I have a pocket.
Yep, that's alright, is that? Just creeping past the pocket so it doesn't drop.
Yeah.
You're just going to try and sneak this underneath. Nope, big double.
Good shot, that.
Yeah. For his next trick. Gone for a 3-ball pan, and that's good enough, is that?
Mm.
Yeah. That's a great shot again.
It's a really good shot.
Yeah, great skill shot. You've just got to be a little bit careful for the yellow near the black. You might try moving the black now.
Yeah, just move just slightly.
That's good enough.
It is.
And good queuing.
Mm.
This is where he's just got to be confident here because it does go into the top right and back.
Yeah.
Like that. That's perfect.
That's it.
Same again. You can play this into the top centre actually.
Yeah.
What will happen is his light should come down here.
Yeah, around there.
So he's going to play this with. And it's there.
He's done it, that's it. Well done, Chris.
11-6. Sorry guys, we're just having a bit of PC trouble. It's got a mind of its own.
Likes to open things without permission.
Yeah, the mouse flies off as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So he could be over here now, so there's
Go
open.
wash.
Yep, and that's why this keeps open.
Oh yeah, it jumps up.
He only told us when he came in, he only had 3 pints before he got in here.
Yeah, I came on a pink scooter, so, you know.
And he rode that from home.
Did it?
And he lives near Shawcross.
Ah,
Do you know Aberdeen?
yeah,
Near Cricket Club, that's where he lives. So
right.
he's rode it a long way.
Wow, a pink scooter as well.
Yeah. Been fun coming down that hill.
Yeah. He asked me if I wanted to go, like I don't think so, I don't think that's safe.
So AJ and Reds. Control. Chris needs to find a good shot. This is going to be his chance. He's going to screw the white ball across the table to try and get into it.
Yeah.
Like that. That's a great shot.
Really good.
It's fine.
Good shot. That's it, steady does it?
Yep. These are just where he just wants to roll them in.
Yep. It's not bad.
He's just looking just to roll this into the top
Yeah.
centre. And it's there.
That's it. It's 12-6 now.
Yeah, AJ had a couple of little frames, rolls up. Put my teeth back in. A couple of little frames to pull it back, but Chris is in. Knocked on again. AJ's just gone to the toilet, so we'll just be a minute or two. Switch so I can get to the toilet.
Yeah, have you messaged me because my phone's on charge behind bar?
My phone's on charge behind bar.
Right, okay. I should have got more beer, shouldn't I, before I came over? So 12-6 is looking a bit like a mismatch, but I can assure you it's not. The first time these two lads played, they played down at Bull's Head, and I believe AJ came out on top 15-13, was it, Chris, in the first match? Was it 15-13 in the first match? 15-11 in the first game that these guys played, so Chris will be pleased with how he's going so far. AJ's struggling. I think he's probably a little bit disappointed that the guys from the Bull's Head that he supports so well haven't really come down and supported him. So a little bit of good fortune, and AJ's trying to pull a clearance out of nowhere. So I'm joined by the lovely Emma Royd again.
Hello.
It's fluked another one here as AJ's still on his clearance. So how's commentary gone for you so far, Emma?
All right.
Absolutely cracking because you've had Rhino outside here.
Absolutely.
Well, you had dumb, now you've got dumber. So anyway, AJ's in off. Chris got one free hit and one visit. I mean, do you know much about pool?
I know bits.
So just say no then.
Well, no, I know a bit.
Said no. You included knowing though.
Chris showed me the Blackball rules before we came, just so
Okay.
that I got a vague idea
So
of
you've
what's
got
going
a
on.
rough idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me he's playing the wrong shot though, I've got to be honest.
Right.
For me, the yellow that's closest to the black ball, I'd have been potting that. Because the red that's nearest to the black is the awkward ball. It doesn't pass.
Right.
But what he's done is he's made himself another problem ball, so he needs to, for me, he needs to rein it in here. He doesn't need to be attacking here.
Right, okay.
He will anyway, though, because we know Chris, and that's what he does.
Yeah. He does.
Obviously, you know, I play on the same team as Chris,
Yeah.
and I've known his opponent AJ. I've known him for a lot of years as well. I'm good mates with AJ as well,
Right.
so for all, I probably am slightly favouring Chris because I play in the same team as him. I don't mean any harm to AJ because I'm very good mates with him, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, when you're about to crap a kid out then?
November.
November?
Yeah.
It's a little boy, is it?
Little girl.
A little girl?
Yeah, we call her Mia Faith.
Call her what?
Mia Faith.
Oh, I could have thought of a better name than that.
Oh, sorry. We should run it past you first.
Absolutely. What about Margaret Doris?
Oh, no.
Absolutely. No. You know, in homage to the great Margaret Thatcher, that'll start some debate. I feel for a like Maggie.
Oh, no.
No, because they can no longer go down pit.
We managed to pick a name pretty fast, to be fair.
So, Mia Faith.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose it's not truly awful, is it?
I love it, and Chris absolutely loves it.
You tell us how.
He does. He wants to
Well,
life in it as well, so...
I kind of want to sit on the fence and say that I don't. I think it's all right, but I don't want to. I don't like splinters in my arse, you see. So what I'm going to say is that it's god awful, isn't it? Really, poor girl.
I love
Poor
it.
girl being
I love
called
it.
something so awful. Come on, folks, us on chat. Mia Faith or Margaret Doris.
Definitely Mia Faith, though.
Go on, let's have a vote, folks. Sorry.
We went for a private scan and obviously got told that we're a girl. We've got his official one in like, I think it's like 9 days.
Okay.
Watching us come back and say we're having a boy.
Right, well, if you're having a boy, you've got to call it Nigel. Do you know why?
I hate the name Nigel.
Yeah, well, it appears that a lot of people do. And I'll tell you why. In 2016,
Right.
the dying name is Nigel. 2016, nobody called their child Nigel.
Oh, right, okay.
Guys, let me know if the microphones are okay. Harris and Phil. It must be Harris. It's all Harris's fault. Is it alright now, H? I was busy insulting poor Emma and her baby.
Yeah, Mia Faith.
Yeah, Mia Faith. Echo, it says. Any better, guys? Let me know if we've had an improvement. So Ari saying no, it's not better. It's what happens when you let Dan Mack buy phones off eBay. That's all we're going to blame anyway. We're going to blame Dan.
Yeah, good idea.
So I'll put colours on now that he's on black, because I'll mess it with microphones all for him.
Yeah. Not really been paying attention to this one.
So yeah, so you've missed me insulting Emma.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it again because it hurt last time.
No, we're having a debate what we should call my daughter and Chris's daughter.
Not a mass debate, just a debate. So yeah, we're informed that we're a breaking dish as well. Kenny, I was just surprised you'd won a frame. AJ, whilst you're at bar, tell driver I want some beer. So we're back with you now, folks. Sorry if you had some issues with the microphones. I think
Should be sorted now, I
we
think.
may have resolved them. If we hadn't, it's all Emma's fault.
It's not my fault. I haven't done anything. I haven't touched anything.
Don't lie, you got pregnant and you say you didn't touch anything. Somebody said to me earlier on, what do you think of Chris's bird, Emma? I says, well, she shags, doesn't she?
The cheek.
She's got to, hasn't she? She's pregnant.
Miracle baby, didn't you know?
You are not the Virgin Mary.
Oh, you don't, I don't know. You never know.
No, you're not, I can tell. Chris comes in with too many smiles on his faces when he plays pool for us. It's a nice shot there from Chris. We should talk about pool, but
We should do.
I don't really want to be honest.
Well, that's fine. We can go back to the debate about his names of his baby.
Margaret Doris. Keep that. Wash that glass out. Keep it to one side. Because that's the best head keeping glass in club. I think. Yeah. Don't know about her. I'll ask Chris. Not during money match. I'll wait well after.
Behave.
So, yeah, just so you guys know as well that if Chris don't win, Emma's going to beat him up.
Yep, supposedly. So I've been told.
So Chris has been told by you, Emma, apparently.
Right, I see.
So, yeah, poor Emma. I mean, poor Chris, actually.
Oh, he's so badly done to.
Well, yeah, I've heard he's beaten.
Yeah, I've heard he's beaten as well.
Beaten to a bloody pulp, I'm told.
Imagine what it's going to be like when he has a baby, yeah?
You're not going to beat the baby as well, that's just wrong.
And not me, not at all. Might ease it a little bit more then.
Yeah, you can let up, can't you? You can
Just a little bit.
just less at knacker punches and I think you'll be fine. That's one of the worst attempts of a skill shot I've ever seen in my
Didn't
life.
look very happy then, did he?
I think AJ is going to get this back to within 3 frames here. Should be doing. That's fine because he's got another shot.
Yeah.
For me, I can't see any obstacles, anything stopping from getting out here. Well, maybe he's on demons in his mind of what's stopping him getting out. He's played the wrong shot there. He should have been topping that.
Right.
But he's recovered the position.
Yeah.
He's recovered that well. So what do you think, Emma? This one over at middle pocket?
Yep.
You can talk about pool if you want.
Well,
You don't know Great Hill here.
it's very limited to what I can actually say.
Well, how do you feel about a ball in a pocket?
Well,
Now it's less limited, isn't it? Eh? There you go. So he's back within 3 frames.
12-9.
I always make the wrong choices, me. I came over to commentary position when I needed a wee.
Oh, well, that's no good.
I reckon I can hold it for a frame or 2 more. I'll just start rocking.
Yeah, when we
cross
see you
my arms.
rocking, we'll know there's something wrong.
Well, what, is it only the rocking that gives it away? Because I thought most things gave it away that there was
Like
something
what?
wrong. What, like that weird twitch that I've got?
I've never seen that weird twitch.
So it's dry. It's just how
Yeah.
Chris likes it. The dry break. Where is your mind?
Absolutely.
Where is your mind? That's filthy. Filth, woman, filth.
Me, never.
I don't think there's an and playing, Campo. Yeah, I think what Campo means to say is that AJ is up for it.
Yeah.
Which he will be. I mean, he'd be a bit disappointed that a few of his mates have let him down from Bull's Head, to be honest, because he's here on his own.
Yeah.
That is disappointing. I'd be livid, to be honest, if I were him.
To be fair, there's a few people that have let Chris down today as well.
Yeah, amount he does for those boys at Bull's Head,
Yeah.
and they can't even get one person here to support him is a bit offside. But I think he's using that as a bit of motivation now and a bit of fire.
Absolutely.
And I like to see it, to be honest. He's starting to flow a little bit. Now Chris has got to be really careful. So he had a 6-frame lead. It's cut down to a 3-frame lead, but AJ's looking pretty
Picking
clinical
back
at the
up again,
moment.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's looking clinical. Now where's this cue ball? Is he alright? Nope, snookered. One good cue ball there. Oh, we're back to within 2. Hi, Lee. You all right, Flower?
Great shot. Nice shot, mate.
Didn't do bad there.
When are we playing, Lee? Chris has just got to be a little bit careful here. Position is the key here.
See, it's
Again.
different to looking at screen than actually looking at the table as well, isn't it?
Yeah, again, he's just got to be a little bit careful. That's actually pretty good, is that?
Yeah.
Takes this into the bottom right as we look at it. Stink it back a little bit. That's it. Stuns it down to the
He's
table.
done good there.
All he's got to do now is just roll this in.
Yeah.
He plays it pocket weight. It's fine. I won't even be screwing it. There we go.
Yeah, did
So
really good there, yeah.
he's got a frame on the board.
That's it. 13-9.
I'll press the right buttons in a minute.
Yeah. I'll make sure you're doing it right.
Yeah, well, you can drive if you want.
Well, if I knew how to do it, it looks that complicated. I wouldn't know.
It's very testicle. It's not that difficult, actually. I've tried to make it so simple that even Mark Driver understands it.
Right. So it must be simple then.
I guess so. So he's restored his 4-frame advantage anyway. So Mr. Camplin's challenged you to a game?
Well, to be fair, I don't think I know enough about pool to have a game. I'm only just learning
Does
off
it have-
Chris.
Is it a game of pool you're after?
I hope so.
She's pregnant, you know, Paul. You can't go flirting with a pregnant girl.
Happily in a relationship as well.
Oh, that's by the by, is that? It's the modern
by the
world.
by.
It's the modern world now, Emma. Don't mean out until you're on Facebook.
Oh, it means everything to me.
Oh, is he the one? You're engaged, actually, aren't you?
Yeah.
When did you get married?
We sort of like more of a long engagement just because obviously we need the money and stuff behind us. We're having a baby and that.
Yeah, well, if it wins tonight, then obviously that's taken care of. So when do you get married?
I don't know.
All you want to do is get a couple of reclaimed pallets. You can make a cot out of them.
Hey, if you're willing to make it, that's fine.
Well, how hard can it be? It's a few nails and a bit of wood, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
So he wants to play your rules.
Well, my rules have been just that I win, so.
Yeah, her rules are pretty brutal as well, Paul. To be honest. I mean, Chris, when he is allowed out on a Tuesday night, because most of Tuesday nights he's locked in his cage.
Bless him. He even went to the extent of coming home last night. He went out last night.
But when he is allowed out on a Tuesday night, he's black and blue, mate. I'll tell you.
Oh, he is, yeah. I love to give him a good beat. Yeah, he came home last night because he went out to watch. I think it's Gus, his friend.
Oh yeah, Gus. Yeah.
And I was like really violently sick, and it was like 11 o'clock, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come home, make sure you're okay." I'm like, "Oh, you don't have to."
Yeah, you could always put your hair in like a bubble and that, can't you, so you don't get sick in it?
I'm fine.
What are you violently sick for?
I've had
And Paul Camplin offer you a game at your rules, is that why?
No, well.
Sorry, Paul.
No, I've had a really bad sickness condition during pregnancy, so finally coming out of the other end of it.
Sickness condition during pregnancy?
It's not just normal sickness, it's, I don't know the full name, but Chris probably can pronounce it, but I can't.
My sister had gastroenteritis when she was a week off having a youngest daughter.
Oh, really?
And they couldn't give her any medication for it or anything, obviously, because you can't when you're that heavily pregnant, you can't. So.
Oh, they've given me something for mine.
She was violently sick.
Yeah.
And dehydrated and God knows where else. And they said that if it got any worse, they were going to take her into hospital and put her on a drip.
Well, to be fair, they wanted to. One of the times that I, because I've been in and out of hospital with it. One of the times I were in hospital, they wanted to keep me in. But I can't do that because I've obviously got a child at home as well.
Was it Priestley unit that tried to keep you in?
Well, it could have possibly been. I think that's where I need to go.
Oh, here we go. You see, Pazook's joining in now. It's all the rough sex.
Do you know Chris is going to watch this back as well?
And he's looking at the comments. Chris, don't worry about it, mate. I'm in control.
It's good to know that I beat you though, babe. Big grin on face, look at him.
He loves every minute of it, doesn't he? Bless him.
I love coming down here just for the banter. I love it.
Yeah, because we're just ruthless, aren't we, really? But
Absolutely.
Ruthless in a good way, though. We're not awful, are we?
No.
Or if we are, we don't mean it.
Well, if you are, I'd just tell you. I'd be like, right, that's enough now.
It's never enough. He's over-diddled that a bit. He's got too deep into cue ball. He could have played the skill shot there.
It's probably all these comments that he's read through his mind might be on them.
Yeah, that's why I said don't worry, I'm in control, because I thought it doesn't really need to see the comment that Lee Pazook made most recently saying it's all the rough sex.
I'm going to say what's Chris been saying about me.
I think he said you were rough, and then it was something about the sex then, wasn't it?
Oh, well, you never know.
I think you're all right. It's just all these things that Chris says about you.
I know, it's just so horrible to me.
To be honest, he's absolutely not.
I know, he's really not. He's really not.
I don't want you going home and thinking, well, I'm not going to marry
Going
you.
home and actually beating him.
Yeah. Said, I'm not going to marry you now.
No, I know. I know exactly what he's like, bless him.
So AJ is massively in control in this frame.
Yeah.
And I think if he plays the outside, the furthest one up from the bottom of the two, yep, that's the one. He's left Chris in a world of pain here.
Yeah, just a bit.
That's for a total, and somebody said it's not a total. It's not. So Dan Mack in the background, and anybody that knows Dan Mack knows he's about as honest as they come. They said it's not a total, so it wasn't a total. That has actually worked for AJ just.
Yeah.
But he's got a positional shot to play after this one. And he's got to be absolutely inch perfect. I'd have been screwing that back, not stunning it, but now
See how it goes.
He's got to avoid the middle pocket, which is a big danger here. Oh, his kiss. See, he knew the middle pocket was a problem.
Slowed down now, isn't it, a little bit, these games of...
He's fluked a snooker there, though. He's had a real touch there. And a couple of frames early doors, AJ got a little bit of luck.
Yeah, played really... Some of the shots he was taking were really
and now
good.
it's turning round, and Chris is getting a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
That's a big touch, is that? Because that's made a difference to what AJ does. If AJ can see that ball, he's going for a double all day long, and he's got a chance on black.
Yeah. Chris was saying he does his doubles quite a lot, doesn't he? He's quite good at him.
Oh, 2 shots. Not convinced yet. That's not the right shot. Look at that, that's terrible.
Oh no.
You had to play the red ball, not the black ball. The red ball that's nearest to the white ball now, you had to play that. That's just hopeless. And that black will go through that gap. If AJ plays a double here,
it would.
If AJ plays a double here, he can play the black in. Even if you don't go through the gap, it goes in off the red, the red to the right of the 2.
Yeah. Because it'll hit that and then come back, won't it?
Yep. So that's a terrible shot from Chris there. If that goes in, ooh.
He's got to think about what he's going to do here now.
No, I would play this one nearest to the cushion over the pocket.
Yeah.
It's
not
it's
too
okay.
bad. Yeah.
It's okay, but I'd have put it over the pocket, so I think you were guaranteed the frame then. But yeah, that works.
Yeah, he's done it. Yeah, he's got that.
That works.
That's it. So it's 14-9.
I'm just going to nip to the toilet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Dan over for 2 minutes whilst I go to the toilet.
Okay.
He knows how to drive. And then I'll be back.
Hold tight.
Oh dear. That doesn't sound good.
Are these on?
Yeah, they're on. It's all set up.
So it's Denmark and Emma.
Yeah.
Emma who is
I'm
Is it-
Chris's other half.
Chris's other half.
Yeah.
Oh. That's going to be painful.
Why painful?
Well, it'll be painful when you give birth, won't
Well,
it?
yeah, true.
But painful after that probably as well. So, have you enjoyed your night?
Yeah,
so
I
far?
have.
He's played well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done
been
really
good.
I think they're both done really good. To
Yeah,
be
they
fair.
have.
Both done really good.
He's Chris has showed more composure to me. I've just been watching from the sidelines, and he's definitely showed more will to win and composure.
Yeah,
He's got
absolutely.
more mental strength.
Yeah.
That's the difference for me.
I've seen a big difference between this one and then before when they played. Like, it's a completely different game.
Did they play before?
Yeah.
Where?
It's like, I can't remember. Oh,
Was
you're
it Bull's
asking me
Head?
where it
Was
was.
it Bull's Head? Was it here? No, it wasn't here, was it?
Was it? Yeah. I don't really remember, to be fair. He plays that many games, I wouldn't even be able
Yeah.
to tell you.
So I've still just got to come and plaster your bedroom ceiling, don't I?
No,
some
it's
point.
been done.
Has it been done?
It's been done, yeah. I've had to get
Has
the
it?
council out to come and do it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Did it do a good job?
Well, according to Chris, no.
Has it fallen off yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, it's almost a good job then.
Yeah, well, when you press the roof moved. Well, supposedly it still does that, but I can't reach to tell, so.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't fall down, that's the main
Yeah, well,
thing, isn't it?
I should hope not as well. I hope it doesn't.
So, what we're looking at here. So we've got, wow, that was a wild shot. He might have got lucky. No, he hasn't. So AJ, that was a bit of a wild shot from AJ. AJ's a very good player, but I think he's lost his head a little bit tonight.
He's had a good few shots. I think
Yeah.
at the beginning he was doing quite well.
But there's still a bit of a distance in this. What are they playing to? Are they playing to 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've still got some. I think looking at Chris, he's taking his foot off the gas a little bit, and he don't want to do that too much.
Needs to just stay calm.
It's difficult to stay focused for like 3 hours. or
Yeah,
whatever
it's
it
a
is.
long time though, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
a long time. Absolutely.
I mean, it's easy for us. I mean, we have a drink and then we'll have a chat on air, or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you're playing pool non-stop for like, it's really hard to keep that focus on.
I think it helps like having a break every now and again.
Yeah, have they had one?
I think they've bobbed out for maybe 2 cig breaks, maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they've had many.
They haven't
to
had
me.
many this time, no.
Hold on. We got someone talking on here. What's this? Lee Paziuk.
Oh no, that was a while ago.
Is it all rough sex? What's that about?
We got into a conversation that I couldn't even explain it to you.
Lee knows about rough sex. It's normally rough on his face.
He was talking about
Seen
me
it-
and Chris.
Have you seen Sarah Marwood before? You
No.
met Sarah Marwood? It's normally Sarah Marwood doing rough sex on Lee because he couldn't do it. He couldn't have it any other way. To be fair. So yeah, no, but Lee's really good at singing. His favourite singer is Phil Collins.
All
I'm
right.
on his Facebook, and quite often he'll come on like maybe 2, 3 in the morning singing a Phil Collins song.
All right.
It's
Okay.
really nice, actually.
Oh.
It's nice. He's not a very good singer, though. That's the
All
problem.
right.
The songs are good.
At least he tries.
He knows all the words, but he's not a very good singer.
Oh dear.
That's the problem. Yeah, he sneaked that in
shot.
lovely. That was a nice shot.
It
That
was.
was a nice shot. So this Black, if he keeps his composure, and I think he will.
Should get this in.
Yeah. He's
That's
played
it.
that nice. He's got the bit between his teeth, so to speak. I'm not saying he's a horse. He's not
Oh,
a
no.
horse. He's not a horse. But if he was a horse, he would have the bit between his teeth.
See if we can get. Is it that one? See if we can get this right.
So
Hey, see?
you do it?
I know what I'm doing now.
We don't need Paul. We don't need Paul.
And then you press
So
that.
So it's 15 to Zavros.
Oh, you
9 to
see?
Kenny.
See, I can do this. I can do this job.
Yeah. Cool. Can I have another drink now, please? Yeah, can please. Would you like another drink?
No, I'm good. I've been drinking water all night, so.
Why?
Because I can't drink.
Why? Oh, of
I
course.
can't drink.
I'm sorry, I've just looked down and she's pregnant. I'm sorry, of course you can't drink.
Nope. Can't
So,
drink.
do you know what it is? Is it a boy or a girl?
Girl.
A girl?
Yeah.
Name?
She's gonna be called Mia Faith.
Mia? Nice.
Yeah.
IA?
Yes.
Mia Faith?
Yeah.
No, very nice. You
Yeah.
a Christian?
I'm a what? Sorry.
Are you a Christian?
No. I'm not.
Thank you very much.
That's yours as well, apparently.
Is that mine as well?
Oh, 2 drinks in one there, look.
No, when you said faith, I thought you might.
Oh
be
no, we just like the name.
Yeah, it is a nice name.
Yeah.
And also Hope as well is a nice name.
Yeah, I like the name Hope.
like
It's
Hope.
nice.
So, you're at 59.
And chat's gone very quiet.
Yeah, it's gone quiet, hasn't it?
We've
the
got
chat?
30 people watching now.
I think they're all ginned up.
Probably. Doesn't surprise
What's your
me.
drink of choice if you weren't pregnant?
I don't know. At the moment, I'm very partial to dark fruits, just
Dark
because
fruits is
I
good.
can't have one.
Well, you can. a
No,
little
no,
bit.
no, no, no.
You can have a couple of.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to risk it. I'm
know
one
what?
of those.
I completely understand that. We, me and Alice, wow, he's not going to be happy about that. That was a bad shot. Me and Alice, we were trying to give up smoking. I've been smoking since about 16, and
Yeah.
it was about 30. I was about 32. I was
Right.
smoking about 30 a day, and then we realised, we found out that she was pregnant with her first child.
Yeah.
And then from then it was like patches off
Patches.
the arm. We don't need another excuse. That's it.
No.
That's our excuse.
Well, that's how I stopped smoking.
You need a good reason, don't you?
Yeah, I stopped smoking as soon as I found out I was pregnant.
Yeah. Right. You need a good reason. I don't know about all these patches and all. I don't think money's a good enough reason.
No.
I think families are much more.
It is absolutely. You got more to live for, haven't you? You got your kids.
Yeah.
So.
Or more to die for.
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know, if you smoke, then anyway, I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, Chris is.
I don't even know. I don't
It's
know
on
how
fire.
to do colours on here. Let's have a look.
So he's on yellows.
So we
So-
left yellow, didn't we?
That's it.
Where is it?
It's up there.
Oh, are these then? Oh no, I think I'm just going to leave the colours
No, it
because I
is.
don't even know which.
Is that?
No, that's you changing the position of the screen.
Right left.
It should be on that side.
Zavros. Yeah, hold on. Transition.
Oh, look, you did it.
Done it.
You did it.
Winner. No,
That's
not
it.
winner. I've just done somewhere really simple.
I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue.
No, I wouldn't either. I just winged that. So anyway, so there's one good shot on this yellow, and it puts him 2 frames from win. He looks determined, doesn't he?
It does. It does. And he is. He wants him.
He cues nice. He cues very nicely, and I tell you, he's been more determined than AJ all night.
Yeah.
He's been the one. When I look at him, he's like, I'm taking this money.
Yeah, well, that's
what it
it.
looks like to me.
Need to add one onto there. There we are. I see. We've done it. We've done it.
Yeah.
So 16-9 now.
So yeah, he's got a mountain to climb here, really, hasn't he?
Yeah.
When he's on top of his game and he plays really well, I tell you what, AJ and Zavros will be a very good game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But he's not on top of it, and I tell you what, right, something I'm a little bit upset about, which is why you might have heard me shouting in the background a little bit. Nobody has come down tonight from the Bull's Head to support AJ. Nobody at all, right? And he spends all his time down there, setting up everything down there, talking on the commentary and all that, and not one of them has come down to support him, right? So
Yeah.
I'm a bit upset about that. So if you've heard me shouting in the background, I've been shouting for AJ because
It's nice to have that support
I've
as
just
well.
been on
though.
his side. I've been on his side tonight because he hadn't had that support, and
Yeah.
it's not fair. It's not fair, is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
It's a difficult position to be in as well. Come down here playing for money, and no one's got your back.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I was saying as well, even the people who support Chris, like there's still some people who haven't turned up, you know.
Yeah.
But it's nice just to have somebody there, isn't it?
Definitely, especially when you go 2 or 3 frames down.
Oh yeah.
I know it.
You need that confidence back as well.
Yeah, if you're 2 or 3 frames up,
Yeah.
you're fine. If you're 2 or 3 frames down, you need somebody talking in your ear, saying, "Right, you can still do this," and all
Yeah.
that. You know.
Yeah.
And it's not been there for him tonight, and I'm a bit upset about that.
Yeah.
So I'll be having some words with him from Bull's Head. It's disgraceful. If you're listening, it's disgraceful what you done to him tonight. So, what are the balls you want to be on here? Yellows are more open, aren't they?
So yeah.
Wow. That wasn't a good shot. I think that was him thinking he's already won the match, sort of shot. Do you play pool?
Right. I was just saying, it's Chris has been trying to teach me.
Yes.
Now I can have a. I'm obviously not as good as like all you guys who play, but I do like to have a go. So it says I'm not too bad.
Well, I tell you what, right? There's you probably might not have a lot of time once you have your baby.
Yeah.
But there's in all the leagues around here, there's a ladies' side of it.
Oh, is there?
And also, which is more important, there's a mixed doubles side of it.
All right.
Which would be brilliant. Chris and you mixed doubles would be.
I think you'd have to teach me a little bit more first.
I don't think so. I think you should just jump straight in there and start playing. So he's on this. He's on this last, second to last yellow. But where does that next yellow? He's going to screw into this yellow to make it expose it if he can get to it. No, it's fine. You screw right alongside it.
Oh no, he's done.
He's on
done
fire.
it.
He's on
Yeah,
fire,
he's
isn't
done
he?
really good, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well
He's
done,
on
Chris.
fire, isn't he? He's on fire.
Let's just change this. Let's
So-
change it on there.
So I can say I've got no control of this computer whatsoever because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I didn't until I've just been watching, so now I know what I'm doing.
So
I
can
know
you
just
come down
about.
again? Can you come down again to
I
where
can try. I can try. It's a bit harder for me because obviously I've got to get someone to look after my daughter as well because I've obviously got a 5-year-old as
Oh,
well.
you've got a 5-year-old daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So
What's she called?
she's called Ella
Ella.
Louise.
Nice. Nice name. And what's she doing tonight?
She's actually at dad's
Should
today.
we watching Chris tonight?
No.
No?
Don't know what. To be fair, I don't know what she'll be doing.
So, he's on the hill.
17.9.
He's on the hill.
Yeah.
That means he needs one more frame.
One more stretch and that's it.
Can't see Kenny coming back from here. He had his little stretch in the middle of it. To be fair, he's been struggling. He's been rushing his shots a little bit.
Yeah.
He's been struggling, but he's had no support.
No, that's
And
it.
I feel really sorry. His head's down. I feel really sorry for him. But shame on you, Bull's Head, if you're listening. To be fair, Chris has looked really determined all night, and he's played really good.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, he's played really well.
He has.
And if he'd had a more game opponent, I think he would have stepped up another level as well.
Yeah. I think he's done really, really good for.
I think he can step. He won't want to. He won't want to step up, but I think he can step up a level.
I don't know.
or two.
I mean, I think he would. But he's got confidence as well, isn't it? So.
Yeah. I think confidence that comes from winning, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you need to win 2 or 3 games, win a little bit of money, get some backers.
Yeah, that's it.
The pot goes up a little bit, and that's when the pressure comes, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
So, what would you want that?
Well, that's completely up to Chris. It's completely up to him. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as he's not spending the Cox money.
To be fair, I mean, like I've even put money on him today, so
Yeah.
to me it doesn't
Wise.
really.
Way wise.
Yeah, I mean, it's just mainly it's support, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that, like you say, you need that. So.
Yeah. It's been a good game. I've enjoyed it in here tonight. It's been a
Yeah.
good buzz, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's still focused, even though he's 8 ahead. When I'm looking at him queuing, he's annoyed. He's annoyed that he's missed that shot. He's still focused. I like to
Yeah.
see that.
So we need to swap these colours over now. How do we do this?
What's Chris on?
Chris is on red. No, we need that on, don't we? Right on yellow. What we're doing? Let's just leave it. We'll just leave it with the colours. Chris is on red. That needs to back on, doesn't it? The colours on and off.
You do it.
Let's just leave that back. Leave it how it was. Everybody knows Chris is on red. That's it.
Done it. Figured it out.
See, that's it. We now know all the buttons. We can do this.
Could you hear my brain working then?
It's like our
cogs,
thinking overtime.
The cogs working in my brain. Yeah, no, I'm not good at this computer stuff. Should be, but I'm not.
Well, now we know all the buttons. We can do this. So
So this could potentially be the last frame.
it could be.
So Paul Kaplan's come on, saying although about Chris, the Bulls' head need to shake their heads. They definitely do.
Yeah.
They definitely do. I don't know whether they've got a grudge or what it is. Why aren't they down here tonight? I don't know, because AJ is Bull's Head. He's part of the setup at Bull's Head.
Right.
Why are they not supporting him? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But there we go. That's up to them, innit?
Sometimes how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. So AJ's got he's in a good position here. I mean, take the one up to the top. No. I don't get that shot at all. He should have taken the one up to the top right as we're looking at it, and then covered one of the pockets, either the left bottom or the left right as we're looking at it. He just seems like he's lost all confidence
Yeah.
to me. But this isn't an easy shot at all. I think the best Chris can hope for is now to cover the pocket, top left as we're looking at it.
No, has he done it? That's it. Oh.
Oh, he's gone for the big finish.
Yeah, no, it's.
And why not? When you're a few frames out, why not go for it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. If it had went in, it'd have been like a couple of plops, a couple of plop ins, and then they would have. Oh wow. Nothing is working for AJ at all.
I think that confidence has gone a little bit, hasn't it?
Yes, and also his determination.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. He had a clean shot at that one at the top.
Yeah.
So actually, in Blackball rules, if he had a clean shot at that one and he's missed the other one, that's a frame away.
Yeah.
That's a frame given away.
Right.
If you can see a ball and you go for another one and make a foul, that's a frame away really.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, no one's going to be calling that, are they?
No, they're not.
So he's in a great position here now.
And clear up some of these balls now, can't he?
Yeah, he's got a couple of, well, basically just one. We used to have a thing where we could highlight it. It's the one on the bottom cushion next to the middle pocket.
Yeah.
That's his bad one. He's tried to get it out. He's tried to force it out. He doesn't need to force it. He could leave that for his last ball and roll it down the cushion.
Yeah.
And if it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, it covers the pocket. That's that pocket.
Yeah.
I can play it now. He can play it now. No, he's not choosing to.
Oh, he's moved it.
Oh,
That was
a
good.
great shot.
That were really
That was
good.
a really nice shot. Yeah. and this is what he can do. He's a really good
Once
player.
he puts his mind to it, and
Yeah, he's a really good player.
you can't say he's going to have this one.
Yes.
Well
and
done.
that was this is what he can do, and this is why him and your Chris are matched up tonight.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Chris
it.
is a good player, and he's a really good player. He just hasn't turned up yet. You know, he hasn't got
Yeah.
the fire in him yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know. But yeah, he's got it. He definitely has got it. He can
So
play.
17-10 now.
He's got a mountain to climb. isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be a very good one, isn't it?
It'll be a massive mountain. It'll be like me climbing like Everest with my health and my size. It wouldn't happen, would it?
Well,
It might do.
you never know. You've seen things turn around so fast, you just don't know, do you?
I like his style. I like his style.
No, they're both doing really, really good.
Yeah. Look at him, like AJ's really determined. He's not going down without a fight. And
Yeah.
we have seen it in here before.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
An 8-frame lead turned over.
Really?
We definitely, we have. Rob Ramsden was playing. Sorry, I don't want to remind. I don't know if he's on chat or what. Rob Ramsden was playing Bindy's husband, and he turned. What was he? Was he like? He might be 14-7 down, and he ended up 15-14.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a massive turnover. I don't want to remind Gus of that too much, because that's probably something he wants to forget. But I won't forget that.
Oh, look, we're getting this now.
Yep.
Just wait for him to. We can put the colours on now, can't we?
Yes.
See, we've got it on. We're doing it.
She's brilliant. She's really
See?
good at this. Much better at me. Much better than me.
I learn very fast.
So now Chris is thinking to himself, right, let's get this over and done with. Let's
Yeah.
put all these balls. Let's get this over and
Let's
done
get
with.
this like this done and.
But that can be a mistake. It can be a mistake. Because what you're doing by potting all these balls is you're clearing traffic for the next fella.
Yeah.
And he's got one. Yeah. Yeah, it's about traffic.
Yeah.
You have to
He's
manoeuvre
disappointed
your
with
way
that.
through the balls. It's difficult.
Yeah.
Very difficult. So
It's
that
not,
was a
yeah,
good,
it's
very
not
good
done bad.
attempt.
It's a very
That
good
was
attempt.
a good attempt. He's going to end up snookered here again, though. But it was a good attempt. But what can happen is you end up going for your balls, going for them, and you end up frustrated. And they start nicking frames off you, and before you know it, you're two or three frames ahead, and you can't win a frame. It's difficult.
Yeah.
You need
it's
to
an
have
hard
that.
one.
You need to have that. That's a great
That's
shot.
a really good
That
shot.
is a really good shot. Yeah. You need to have that mental strength. He seems to have it. Chris seems to have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely does.
It definitely wants it, and it's always good.
Alex, he's brought a couple of mates with him tonight, hasn't he? They
He
look a bit
has,
hardcore,
yeah.
don't they? They're hardcore, aren't
Do
they?
you know, I've only
They've
just
got-
met them, but they're lovely. They are
They've
lovely.
got piercings in every part of their face.
Behave, they have not.
No, they seem. I've talked to them all. They seem nice.
Yeah.
They seem nice.
Well, I've only just met them. They are. They're really nice.
But you wouldn't want to mess with them. They look quite
Oh,
aggro.
no.
They look aggro, don't they? You know, there's not many smiles going on. There might be when Chris wins.
When he wins, yeah.
Oh wow, we could see it as well. If you could see that.
Needs to breathe, just relax a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes it's harder to get over that finishing line than it is to get to the finishing line.
It's the last one for him though, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
it's that last one.
Yeah. He's turning his head to the side. It's about composure and mindset.
Yeah.
There's no shot for him here now. He may as well just blast this.
Yeah, just hope for the best.
Off the cushion and blast it. It's called a blunderbuster. I actually taught one of the best players in England the blunderbuster. Oh, he hit the red first. 2 shots that.
Yeah, 2 shots.
Yeah. AJ looks determined. Look at his face.
Yeah, it does.
I've never seen him look as determined.
It does in this one, doesn't he? It looks like he wants to get this one finished.
Yeah. Played a nice little safety shot there. I sort of like that, but I don't really like it. I think he should have finished.
Right.
Chris could just smash it around the table and might go in somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'd be doing.
Just
bang it as hard as you can. Bang it as hard as you can, and hopefully it goes in somewhere.
Yeah.
There's no safety shots to be played.
Well, no, there's nothing really he could have done then.
No. Another little snooker. Another snooker.
Oh, yeah.
Same again. Come off the cushion, bang it hard.
Just hope for the best again,
bang
yeah.
it hard. It goes in somewhere, hopefully. So, AJ's tapping on the table saying good shot. I don't think it is. I think he can
I don't think he's done too bad.
He's not.
I don't think
He's
it's
hit
too
it.
bad.
He can play the. Why is he going for the snooker? Just play the pot. Play the pot. Just put them on and put the black. Don't get that shot one little bit.
Oh.
I don't understand that shot. I don't. He had an easy finish. An easy finish. You need to be confident. If you're not going to be confident, then you may as well just take your cue and go home. Because you're not going to win anything.
Question is, does it go past that red?
He's thinking 2 cushions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top left, top right as we're looking at it. It's close.
Oh.
It's close. That's the worst
It got
scenario
it.
for him, really.
It still got it. That's the main thing, isn't it?
He touched it. It wasn't the worst scenario. He could have missed it.
Yeah.
Couldn't he?
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
he put it on the cushion, so now there's no pressure on AJ now.
No.
He can just. Yeah. He probably. Oh dear. Might play the plant down here, down to the bottom corner. Needs to hit a cushion. Is he going to hit a cushion?
Yeah, that's
Just
it. Is
about.
it?
Just about.
Yeah.
Oh. Just about. Okay. You're good with these,
Things are popping up on the screen, and
you're good, aren't you, with these computer things?
not quite.
So it's 2 shots. So AJ can pick
Yeah.
this. He can pick the white up. He's asking to pick it up. He's picking it up. So his first shot. He doesn't have to put on his first shot, but there's no point not. Just finish him.
Yes, he's probably
So-
got this now.
The momentum slightly is changing. I'm not going to say anything too bold because he's got a long way to come back.
Yeah.
But
That's it, well done.
Chris, it's got to be definitely thinking about stuff.
That's it.
What do you think? Is your money safe?
To be fair, to me it's not about the money.
Oh, it's about the love.
Well, it's just support, isn't it?
Yes.
Support. Like I
Of
always
course.
say all along,
And,
it's always a support.
Of course, right, and that's why we look over to AJ and he ain't got any. Then
Yeah.
it must be.
Yeah. I think it's an even game, so
It is an even game.
It is.
It really is. Gus has got AIDS. Yeah, he has got AIDS. He has. That's why Bindy's with him. She's. No, I'm not saying it. Yeah. Yeah, Gus has got AIDS. So. We're at 17-11. What we need is the counter on the bottom of the screen to
Yeah.
say who's won the frames, you know, so you might be like 10 frames across the bottom so you can see who's won what frame.
yeah. In which colour?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So AJ
Can
is
you
on
do that?
reds.
Are you good with
I
computers?
don't think you can do that on this.
No, but can you do it? Can you sort that out?
Oh no.
Why not?
I probably couldn't do something like as complicated as that. Well, it's not about the money for me, Paul.
No, it isn't about the money at all. No, it isn't. It definitely isn't.
Well, for me, it's not. For other people, it might be, you know.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not.
That's why I don't play for money because it doesn't mean anything to me at all.
No.
Money. I just a win in a league means as much to me as a win for money. It don't.
Yeah.
Money doesn't matter to me. I don't know. So he's taking a really nice finish out. He just needs to just get a really nice position on this black. Play into the middle after. Oh,
Oh.
wow. That was just like about 6 inches away at least. No, it wasn't. 3 or 4. Rushing his shots.
Nice steady shots in now.
Yeah, he seems to be on top of this. He's got one difficult ball. I used to have a thing where I could circle a ball.
Yeah, we can draw on
but
the screen.
It's the one. Wow. Wow. He's looking to the sky. He's annoyed at himself.
Yeah.
Shaking his head. He can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Looks a bit disappointed, but he just needs to hold his head high again.
It's a bit of an odd choice of shot for me, that. But he's still got one shot on both of these. Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. He's still relaxed. He's still playing the balls. I like that. He's stretching now. I don't like that.
He did that as well. Well done.
So.
So let's
He's got the momentum, is AJ.
Let's change this. Right, we've started again. Been left on my own. Oh. So what are we on? Let's have a look. AJ's on reds by the looks of it. You taking both chairs?
Yeah, well, I'm greedy. Oh, John wants to join. Is it alright if John joins us?
Yeah, do you want to take over, John? I can go sit down then.
Yeah. So we're right in the nitty gritty now.
17-12.
And Chris on a clearance as well.
Yep, he's left the ball, needed to leave to get on the black, but I think it's popped out a bit.
It's reasonable enough, is that
Yeah,
though?
it's whether he goes for it in middle or corner next.
corner and corner, yeah.
The angle's not ideal, but I think he can just get underneath the black.
Would you be trying to screw to the top cushion as we look at it here, John?
And I'd play it with loads of left-hand side and come off 3 cushions, but he's played it all
He's
right.
played that absolutely awesome. He's played that.
So this black for the money. Gerald McCann, if you're watching, I didn't get a chance to have a go at
Aye, there we go, game over.
18-12 to Chris.
So
Shall we bring Chris on for a quick interview?
I think we should do, yeah.
We're going to try and commandeer Chris, yeah. We've still got a bit about McCann's. Send Chris over, we're going to do an interview for him.
So yeah,
we're
Chris
gonna have a
Zavros
few
is the
words
winner,
with
so we'll have a quick chat with Chris.
So, Chris is coming over now. We're just going to give him a quick interview on the game.
So, Chris, how do you feel you went there tonight?
That's probably the best I've played in God knows how long. I've killed everything smoothly and I've not taken the chances I've had, but everything that's been there, I've taken them out.
Yeah, good shout, mate, good shout. So, I hear you've got a little baby on the way.
Yeah,
belongs to Milkman. So, what's the Milkman going to do with your money?
Well, that's up to her.
There's all sorts.
To be fair to her, she said to me today, she went, "Can I have a little bet on you?" I went, "No." She went, you're not wasting your money, I'm going to lose. She went, "Let me have a little bet." I says, "Alright," and she can have a little bet. So she's won some money herself. So
you weren't that confident coming into the game then?
No. I thought if I lose, I'm going to get kicked out tonight. So
good result then, considering your lack of confidence.
Yeah. Well, I knew today I had to come and perform after playing AJ down at Bull's Head last time. You're not going to take it lightly. He's a good player, and that scoreline has not reflected his ability whatsoever.
No, he's a very capable player, as AJ.
He seemed to change his mind a lot at times. In frames, didn't he? 1 minute he were going game and then next minute he were backing off, wasn't
Yeah, I thought so, and I thought that just kind of crucified him, because you're either going for it or you're not, aren't you, really?
he? And once you back off, you're sort of like struggling then.
To be fair, he's taken out maybe 4 or 5 great dishes tonight, and that scoreline it's just not reflected AJ at all.
Yeah, Blackball tends to be a momentum game, doesn't it?
But there again, I think that you've got to. I think you're probably giving him a little bit too much credit, saying the scoreline don't reflect him, because maybe the scoreline reflects the chances that you took as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It could have easily been 18-9, couldn't it?
I put a lot of practice in coming into this game. I mean, I've not played a money game now for maybe 4 months, so I knew that hours of practice, and luckily it's paid off.
So who's next on your radar then, Chris? Or haven't you got a next?
Scrolling across stop and see if they. Oh, maybe not Nathan.
no,
see it slide across.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. But you'll be back then, Chris?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be back.
Nice one, mate. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations on your win. Take care, mate. Right, guys, that's it for us.
That's it for us. If McCann's are going to sue us, so be it.